The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Wednesday podcast.
Heyo. Yeah, I was talking to my mate Murray yesterday, and Murray's big claim to fame when he was younger. He was right into tennis, like he was in like the first sport at TSS at school.
Must have been all right.
Yeah, he was pretty good, but he was pretty good without being great. But he lived in a high rise growing up in Surface, and on holidays, Mark Philippoussis, remember the Scud?
Yeah.
Mark Philippoussis would come to spend holidays at the same high rise, and the high rise had tennis courts, and Murray's big claim to fame is that one year Murray took a set off the Scud.
The poo.
Yeah,
yeah.
But the Scud's like 3 or 4 years younger than us, so Murray was like 15 or something. The Scud was 11 or 12.
Really
Oh, right. He beat a kid, kid.
But the Scud was still like he was known as being he was the Scud. He
Could have
Yeah.
been in Nick Bollettieri's academy back then in Florida.
Yeah, and then I was talking to Murray yesterday, and I was whinging about my back injury, and Murray's got a back injury too.
Yeah.
And Murray goes, because I remember the last time I had a really bad back injury was that one time that you beat me in tennis, which Lutzi, I used to play Murray all the time in tennis. Like when we left school and stuff, I'd go over to his house and we'd play tennis. And I don't even ever remember beating him this one time.
Oh, right. But he never forgot.
He never forgot the one time that I apparently beat him. And it was because he had some type of injury. And I'm like,
That's unreal.
And I'm like, but off that you've got to mention that you were injured. Yeah, like you can't
that
even
one
get
victory.
to me that
He's still harbouring deep resentment that you got him.
That's unreal.
That's funny. When people remember that old
It's those
stuff
one
and bring
victories
it up.
you get.
It's just like having that one claim to fame. You know what I mean? Because I've heard the story about when he beat the Scud. I've heard it 100 times.
Yeah.
And we're old Ben now, and he's still
remembers it.
Still, little did he know that when that happened to him,
Yep.
that's going to go down as your greatest sporting moment.
Swear it is.
I had a mate that used to tell me, I used to play Benji Marshall in touch. Yeah. He used to bet Benji Marshall in touch. I'm like, come on, Hamish. No, he didn't. And like Hamish is a pretty handy little, like, across the board, like great swimmer, great short distance runner, long distance, and touch footy and all that sort of stuff. I'm like, mate, it's Benji, like the greatest sidestep the game's ever seen.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. And then he was getting married, and he got married overseas. None of us could. He got married in Latvia, married a Latvian girl, and none of us schoolmates could make it, and so we recorded a video and packaged it over. And it was when Benji was playing for the Broncos, and so I said, mate, do you mind just putting this video together? It's going to be a package; it'll play for him and stuff. He said, yeah, no, Benji, nicest guy in the world.
You asked Benji.
Asked Benji at Broncos training.
Yeah,
and he's like, and so it's like, picture of me. I'm sitting there, and like Sarah's just about to have a baby. That's why I couldn't go over. Another mate of mine, his wife's just had a baby, and so we're all sitting there, we're like holding our newborns, or like, hey, sorry we couldn't be there, mate. We love you, and Andy's soon-to-be wife, have all the merry returns, all that sort of shit. And he's cutting back and forth, different mates sharing stories about how long we know him. Then it just cuts to Benji. He's like, "G'day, Hamish." He's like, "Hey, bro. Good to see you. Obviously, we used to meet. Yeah, you never beat me. Stop telling the story. You're absolutely shit in the field. All the best with the girl you're marrying. Catch you later, bro." And it just cuts to the rest of us down. I'm like, it's an unstoppable moment. It's like, there we go.
Unreal.
He's never mentioned it again. I'm like, ask Benji, mate. Doesn't remember you. Hey, you're shit on the field.
Awesome.
So good on you, Benji. Hey, sorry, just quickly, we're recording some stuff, Nikki, in some I don't know, some ads or something. PPQ, you talk about the great argument, Palmy or Palmer, and you said obviously it's Palmer.
Yeah.
I'll let that slide too.
Yeah.
What are you palmy people?
Absolutely.
I think
Get out of town.
You know what that is?
What?
That's
Melbourne.
I reckon
Yeah,
that's too much Melbourne in you, mate.
That's Vico.
No.
That's Vico. That is Nikki.
Vico.
That is Vico through and through.
What?
That's old Vicky.
I'll let that slide.
That's old
bitch.
Vicky Nicky.
Palmy.
No.
Palmy.
Vicky Nicky.
Vicky Nicky.
No, it's a schnitty and chips or it's a Palmer and chips.
No,
No,
not in
I'm
Queensland.
so sorry, it's not.
Not up here, sweetheart.
Oh,
He's right, unfortunately.
that. No way. No.
Hey,
this needs to.
grew
No,
here.
this is a
We grew
boner.
here. You flew here.
Nah, what? No.
Yep.
I grew up in Redcliffe. I beg your
You
pardon.
flew away and then you had to fly back here, eh? We ain't left.
You Victorians
No, I tell.
Full.
You pricks. No, this is a phoner.
No,
It's not even up for discussion.
No.
You wouldn't handle the embarrassment when it comes to
we
palming.
Shut
wouldn't
your
wanna-
faces.
we would not want
No,
to.
I'm putting it on the board.
We would not want to do it to you.
I'm
Seriously.
writing it.
It's going to create a lot of hardship for you if you do this.
No.
Do it on a Friday so you've got the weekend to cool off.
Friday, so we have to deal with the consequences of you being humiliated on bloody air.
No.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.